G'day everyone, Jason Haines here again from QPL Rural with another look around the Riverina at what's been happening over the past week with the Haines report. Well, it looks like we're in for another burst of summer this week. It's certainly going to get hot over the weekend, up to possibly 40 degrees. Hopefully this is the last wave for the season because most people are looking forward to a good autumn. So let's start off with water. The market has softened this week. We're back at numbers of sort of 435, 440 at the moment. There are a few guys picking up this last little bit of water just to finish those summer crops off. We're now down to sort of 1.5 irrigations to go before that cotton's finished. So there's a little bit of a scramble for those last few megs, but most of the market across the Murray and Murrumbidgee systems have been quiet this week. Now, permanent water has stayed reasonably steady over the last couple of weeks. We're still looking at numbers at 2,200 for Murrumbidgee water and down at 1750 for permanent water on the Murray system. Now, bore water does remain strong, but again, it has backed off a little bit. I see this water there at the moment in zone 3 on the Murrumbidgee at $220 a megalitre. I don't know that we're going to see that kick at the end of the season as people look for carryover water, but who knows with the water market nowadays. In livestock markets this week, well, steady as she goes is probably the word, particularly in some areas where people are pouring cattle onto the market that are running out of water now. The East Young cattle indicator was at 4.34 cents per kilo carcass weight, the national trade name indicator at 6.57, and the mutton indicator at 4.13. With the wool job surging again this week, this is certainly going to be an interesting space once we do get that autumn break through and things start looking up in the feed situation. In property this week, we do have a couple of weeks to go on the expressions of interest for Willow Lee. It closes on the 22nd of March. We have had a little bit of interest out there, and it is a good trading block with access to Murrumbidgee water with approximately 350 acres of irrigation, a good set of cattle yards, only 70k out of Wagga, a good mix of soils, and a very good, probably first class stock and domestic system with a 28 meg stock and domestic dam and a main system, on-farm main system for stock and domestic running throughout the property. Set up for strip grazing, this property can be very, very productive and it's a good opportunity for those who want a breeder block or somebody that wants to trade particularly cattle but possibly sheep into those Wagga markets. With the feed potential on this block, this could be very good value for money. Now also on the 23rd of March, we do have our little Glenview, that 342 acre property down at Finley. It carries 745 DEs. The irrigation infrastructure has recently been redeveloped on it. The house has been redeveloped, and we're going to put this one to auction if we haven't got the deal done by the 23rd of March. Again, a very good irrigation block, perfect for hay production. In fact, there's approximately 30 megs of lucerne already growing on this block, but equally as well, a great finishing block for those looking to get lambs into those southern markets or secure your forage production system for an existing livestock operation. Being only 12k out of Finley with school bus access to the front gate and only 3 hours from Melbourne, this could be just the block you're looking for. And I must say, the vendors are very determined to see this property go so they can move on to their next project. Now, while we are down at Finley, I do have two very exciting lease opportunities down there. We're looking for somebody to lease 2 dairy farms, not to be run as a dairy operation, but as a cropping operation. These two properties together do come to approximately 3,000 acres, and both these properties are well laid out with irrigation, carry deep bores and MIL connections. Again, the vendors are very keen to see these properties leased out, and with that bore water there's good opportunity for a cropper to go in there and guarantee himself some crops for the next 5 years. We're looking to get a deal done here. Autumn's not far around the corner, so if you'd like some extra cropping country and to jump into these properties with some surety of some water, please give me a call and we'll see if we can negotiate a deal for you. Now lastly this week, we do have a new listing just out in Narandra, approximately 27 kilometres out in Narandra to the west. There's an 820 acre block there that has been set up specifically for livestock trading. It's a good set of sheep yards, a 2-stand shearing shed, some on-site accommodation as well, but approximately 400 acres of border check irrigation and another 200 acres of contoured irrigation on the property. This block comes well supported with a Zone 3 Lower Murrumbidgee water bore. At present, there's no extraction limit on the bore, so you can transfer as much water in as you like. There's good access to the highway, and no doubt this will be a perfect trading block for somebody looking to capitalise on what no doubt will be some very strong livestock prices in the months to come. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on these properties, please give me a call here today on 0488 594 450. There's a lot going on at the moment, and the discerning buyers are looking at making a move before the season breaks. I look forward to talking to you all again next week. Cheers.